Hey Mark, how you doing? How's it going? I get such a weak signal out here. I never know if this thing is working or not. Yeah, I'm feeling better, thanks. We've been getting a lot of rain down here the last 4 days. Hey Side Pocket, how you doing? Oh, good. Yeah, can you hear this rain here on my end? Hey, what's my name? How you doing? Yeah, I guess Florida's having some rain issues too, but man, we've been getting deluged. It has been raining night and day. I mean, just buckets. This is supposed to be the last day of it, I guess. And 10 days of like broiling. As far as I'm concerned, I wish it rained every day down here. It'd be fine with me. Hi, Easy Street. How you doing? Yeah, crickets and frogs, man. It's loud here because there's no ambient noise at all. Nothing. And the only light pollution there is a little light back there in the yard and the one there. Other than that, it is pitch dark. You can't see 2 feet in front of you. My only problem down here is like internet sucks. This is HughesNet. I'm surprised I'm even able to do this, to tell you the truth. Hey, Rita, how you doing? Yeah, the stars are crazy here, especially in the winter. Yeah, it's really if you're into like wildlife and quiet, you can't beat this. You could, as I said before, you can sit here a week and you won't see one car drive by. Yeah, we don't have any gators this far north. Oh, okay. And strangely enough, I haven't been bit by a mosquito yet. I don't know whether they come out later in the year or what. But you don't see any mosquitoes down here, which is nuts. Hey, salty girl, how you doing? Hey, Simka. Hey, Faye. So I'm gonna in this place I'm building. I'm gonna have like a loft, and then I'm gonna have like an open area, library. You guys can come visit me if you want. You go crazy here though if you're looking for a lot of action. Where it would be good is if you needed to go to a place where like you had to study for a test for a week or something like that. I guarantee you, man, you couldn't be more isolated than this place. I'm in Crawfordville, 90 miles east of Atlanta. Yeah, it's different. I mean, I like wildlife, and I'm surprised I'm doing this actually. But as I said before, I always, after about 10 or 12 years, I seem to leave everywhere, no matter what it's like. Yeah, you think you'd like that much, Rita? You think you could handle it? You don't hear anything. You hear a train like every other day, but you don't hear any traffic, nothing. Once in a blue moon, you'll hear an airplane way up high, but even that's rare. And because of that, like I'm not an air conditioner guy. I like the windows open. And at the very worst, the windows open with the air conditioner on. And I get awakened by the birds in the morning. It sounds like they're screaming through a megaphone because everything else is so quiet. None of the sound is drowned out. This is like, the town's only 525 people. This is like it was in little towns in the 30s and 40s. Yeah, this will probably be the end of the road for me. But that's okay. If I'd have been much younger, I don't think I could have handled this, to be honest with you. As I said, my only real bitch is not very good internet signals. But if that's the worst thing I got to deal with. Yeah, I mean, traditionally in the past, like when I would go to a place like this, I could only take it for a few days, but I begin to kind of like it now. And besides, like if you look at the crime in Milwaukee, Detroit, Chicago, any big city, any mediocre sized city. I was down in Macon the other day, and any mid-sized town you go, Macon, Little Rock, you can go anywhere around Cleveland, the south suburbs of Detroit, Chicago, Indiana. It's just high crime, abandoned buildings, poverty, and blight. I mean, you know how you see those books in the bookstore sometime, like then and now? If you compared the country then, like let's say after World War II, and now, I mean, it's starting to look third world. Yeah, you got that, Rita. We've got a lot of hummingbirds here and scarlet tanagers. They're real friendly too. They come right up in this top rail and just walk around and look at you. It's weird because there's no seat out there or anything. I mean, I've got a place I can go to whenever Hilton Head. I got a key there actually. It's only maybe 200 yards off the beach. But it's just not. I don't really like that stuff that much. Honestly, I don't really like Hilton Head that much. I don't. The water sucks. It's congested. It's expensive and pretentious. And I don't know. It's just not for me. I mean, this would be like living in remote Alaska, only the weather's warm instead of cold. Oh, it sure is Easy Street, yeah. Yeah, don't feel bad, Simca. That's weird. We have tons of them here. I mean, all day long, fighting each other. Um, I tried getting hummingbirds at my place in West Branch, and I never could, but some of my neighbors could. It's weird. They just don't seem to go to some places. But you should be in a good place for it where you're at. Are you making sure you're using the red solution? Simca, do you have those carpenter bees up there? Simca, are you enjoying it? I mean, are you glad you made the move? Yeah, they're super cute. Yeah, I am luckier now. You better believe that. I am. I would agree with you on that. Yeah, it's so true. I know. I've always known this though, which is I think had something to do with why I initially started a YouTube channel. I tell you, I am shit lucky. I would agree with you. It's like musical chairs. Hey, Conan. Supposedly, there's two kinds of hummingbirds here, and but I've only seen ruby-throated, which was the same kind we have in Michigan. There's some bird that comes out here in the morning about 7. I'm always too lazy to get out of bed to look at it because windows down near my feet, not near my headboard. And man, it sounds like it's yelling through a damn loudspeaker. I don't. It sounds like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or something, Tyrannus Rex or whatever you call him. It is loud. It sounds like a peacock, only louder. And I don't think turkeys make that noise. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Another down thing is eating here. I really like that Diana's when I went here, and there's another one that a guy owns here, Riches or something like that, but they're not really that good. I mean, I do get fried green tomatoes there once in a while, but I try not to eat that much fried food. And they have like turkey wraps and stuff. Honestly, I think they're all terrible. You know, you have to go about 20 miles from here to like go to like a fast food or anything, which I'm not big into that either. I think I'm going to quit going to Greensboro and start going to Thompson instead. Thompson's 4 miles longer. But when you go to Greensboro, you got to go south off 20 and you go into this rich area and it's just congested up the yin yang for about 5 miles. It's not worth it. I'd rather drive 5 extra miles and not deal with the traffic. Oh, and Daisy is getting her surgery the 9th, June 9th. Tonight we got some decent. Marty picks up. He's like the most considerate guy in the world. He picked up some China. Excuse me. Some Chinese food in Madison tonight. It was pretty good. She seems to be feeling good, but she's still got a problem. None of that medication seemed to do much good. She's sitting down near my feet on the porch right now. Daisy loves it here, and she really likes Marty. He takes her places, and she cries when he leaves without her, and she jumps up on his lap, so that part's good. Hey, Holy Soldier, how you doing? Doing pretty good. Yeah, so far so good here. Yep. Boy, Holy Soldier, what'd you think of that tornado there in Gaylord? Wasn't that a shocker? Oh, congratulations. Good for you. Oh, good. Oh, Marty's, you wouldn't believe how made I've got it down here. I'm embarrassed to tell you how made I've got it down here. Yeah, I mean, I got super lucky. And like I told you, I met this guy through eBay on a photo that I sent him that got there in a million pieces. Oh, good for you. Good luck to you, Holy Soldier. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be different. Like I said, if I was younger, it'd be a different story. Oh, wow, Holy Soldier. That's right, Frisky. Yeah, Marty's a super good guy. You'll never meet a kinder, nicer, more empathetic guy. He gives shit tons of money away to charity and is always paying for people's dinners at restaurants and people struggling to pay their bill in line at a Walmart. And he's a big animal lover. They got like a whole house full of dogs and cats. They're all rescues. Yeah, I probably should, Rita. I'm lucky. I mean, I don't know what I would have done, honestly, if I didn't have a place to get lost to. Yeah. I have a buddy of mine to say, he said, you sure he's not screwing you? It's like, yeah, he's not. Yeah, can you hear those frogs pretty good? And they're a long ways away, probably 100 yards. Yeah, I got lucky, that's for sure. I've had other friends like this in my life, not like with this kind of resources, but good guys. That priest I was friends with in Chicago was a lot like this guy. Only, of course, he chose a different path in life, but we were really tight too. Hey, Drifter. Oh, good. How you doing? How you been? Hey, you don't like that? Hey, Chris. Oh, good for you, holy soldier. Good. There are no drugs down here. There isn't any drug problem at all. Nothing. And it's not like I'm naive. There's not enough people here for drugs. Shit, you'd be wasting more money on gas. 1,500 in the county, 525 in the city. Yeah, I am lucky, that's for sure. I would agree with you on that. Yep. There's, we eat a lot, and no matter what you throw out in the back here at night, in the back part of the house, I'm gonna get a trail cam just so you can see it. You could throw 50 pounds of whatever, chicken wings, bologna sandwiches, hot dogs that weren't eaten, and it will look like you never threw them out there when you get up in the morning. I know it's mostly possums and raccoons, armadillos. There are coyotes. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm a little sick of West Branch. I've been there like 11 years, and I'm getting older. And even though I like the winter and I like doing that stuff, honestly, it started getting a little old this last winter. I've been to all those places so many times, and really, I'm moving to a place where I don't have to do shit, nothing, and that's comforting. Yeah, I didn't think they had bears around here, but somebody sent me an article of a bear that was on some lady's porch here in Crawfordville. But I told Marty about it, and he was surprised. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a good mood or not. I can always move back if I want, but I probably won't. I mean, I moved up there to help my sister to keep her from losing her businesses. I haven't even talked to her in like 7 years, which I'm fine with. And, it's cool. I have some good friends there, but when you look at the total package, this makes much more sense. Yeah, I like mowing the 100-acre long. Actually, I would have thought that the grass would have grown more. He just bought a skidster, a new one. This one's 10 ton, 100 horse. So we're going to cut some new trails and we're going to make a path along the perimeter of the property. And it's an air conditioned, cab. The digger is an air conditioned cab. The lawnmower is an air conditioned cab. There is a zero turn mower that isn't. And, I never drove any of that shit, man. I had to take a crash course and like learning how to drive these. Honestly, on the John Deere, it's got that hydrostatic drive. And to me, everything seems in reversed. Like where you push these pedals with your foot. I think it should be the opposite. I don't know why I think that. I think maybe because of gas and brake. But anyway, I figured it out. We've got a couple different decks and, you know, bush hog mowing decks. And, when you've got the air conditioning on and it's 90 degrees out and you're just obliterating anything that you run over, it's kind of fun. It's kind of like numbing. I would describe it like playing a slot machine with no jackpot. I mean, it's kind of fun. You're just like zoned out. You're driving around, running over all this shit, running over ant hills and dust flying up all over. And here I am, like in a climate controlled thing. It's like a video game. Oh, okay, easy. Yeah, he has all John Deere stuff. Yeah. It was actually, I mean, I probably don't know what half the stuff is, but I don't need to. I haven't used the digger thing yet. But I have used them. I've only used the John Deere and the zero turn. Those were both took about 5 minutes to learn. But on the John Deere, I had one, a smaller one in Florida. So it's not like you got to know a lot. Oh, do you, Bopot? Yeah, no, it's really easy, and you don't use that much fuel either. I bet this skidster, supposedly you can go right up to a whole tree and just like disintegrate it. It's got these big teeth on it. Yeah, I know their service is good. It's hard to get John Deere stuff now. He had to wait forever for his tractor. That stuff's expensive too. All the add-ons are expensive. Yeah, I'll get the number off the one I have. It's really not that big. I mean, you sit up in the ground like you got to step up 2 steps to get into the cab. I mean, it's not just like a lawnmower. It's a legit tractor. But I don't think you'd be like doing big farming with it or anything, you know. I think it's good for, the application we're using here. Salty, do you guys have tractors out there on your ranch? Yeah, I did talk to him, man. I'm pretty much screwed because nobody wants to invest the infrastructure here for internet because there's no population. That's the problem. Yeah, what kind of equipment are you using down there, Salty? What kind of tractors do you have? Yeah, no, that's right. It depends what blade you use and what kind of deck you use and what kind of grass it is. The problem, I think, with these mowing decks, if I was cutting a golf course, and probably would love it. But, I'm always going through gravel and dirt and sand and super tall grass and chopping up wood. So you're always like 50-50 on which deck you should use. When it's mostly grass or when it's all grass, I use the zero turn mower and I wait till the sun to go down. But when it's that heavy stuff, really it's kind of a 50-50. The mowing deck is a better finish cut and it uses a lot less fuel. But when you want to just plow over anything like logs and stuff, the bush hog's good, but it tends to knock over some of the grass as opposed to cut it. Oh yeah, it's true, Faye. Neighbors are there's probably a neighbor about a half mile from here, but it's all like thickly, super thick woods that you couldn't walk through. And then there's one across the street from him. You don't ever hear anybody doing it. I did hear a guy banging something the other day. I'm sure it was him. But we're the last. You can go 2 ways here. You can go out on the paved section, which is a little longer. You can go down the dirt road like I do. So the neighbors are quite a ways away, at least a half mile. Oh, that's cool, Salty Girl. Oh, you didn't want diesel? Diesel has so much low end torque, though. If you're cutting through a bunch of thick stuff, it just smashes through it so much better than gas. Hey, good for you, Dave. Whatever works. I think this tractor was 25,000, so it wasn't like crazy money. I know the mowing deck was 8 and the bush hog was around that too. Yeah, I'll do that, Easy Street. Thanks. No, I doubt it, Simca. I don't think they have anything here. No, Rita. Nope. Nope. I mean, they probably have one in Thompson and in Greensboro. That's what I think, Easy Street. Yeah, I don't think a booster do anything either. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Conan. This area that I'm in now is just how it was when I first moved to Florida. Same thing. Out in the middle of nowhere like this, dirt roads. Now it's like mega expensive. Everything's paved. 30 kick-ass restaurants within a half-mile drive. And I see this place, everything's getting bought up around here pretty quick. Excuse me. You couldn't push more. You could do the grass part, but the other part you couldn't. No way. Like I said, it took 21 hours to cut 110 acres. Yeah, but I lived near Atlanta before about 35 years ago, and I didn't really like it. That's why I'm kind of surprised I'm down here, although I was in Woodstock, Georgia. But this is just different. It's like the old days. There's a baseball field and they just built a new high school here, K through 12, one small building. Yeah, I bet there's only 80 kids that go to the brand new school. Yeah, to me it doesn't really make sense to cut grass. I think it's stupid. You know? But I never realized it until like my friend bought this and he explained it to me like if you're a farmer, of course you want everything cleared. I can't imagine what it takes to clear this property down here. I mean, there's a damn 5-foot diameter tree every 6 inches. It must take forever to clear an acre of property. So if you're a farmer, you're going to want cleared land because you're going to want to plan on it. But if you're like a gentleman rancher like my buddy, you want to go out in your four-wheeler and you want to drive through the open prairie and cut through paths and stuff like that. And that's how this place is set up. This used to be part of a bigger farm. I'm not sure how much bigger. I've heard 600 and I've heard 1,000. But you can drive around here and go to the different spots and have fun. But if it was all just 235 acres of solid trees in your house, I mean, you get eaten alive by insects if you walked in there. This isn't like up north where I live and lived and you can walk around and there's all sorts of open space. This is like the jungle. Oh, that's cool, Simka. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Florida was the same place. I cleared my property, most of it. I left all the trees, the healthy ones. Yeah, I think this bubble's going to burst soon. I'd wait until the prices drop, Dave. I bet you get it a lot cheaper a couple years from now. This crazy housing market just can't keep going. No, no, all trees sucks. Oh, I bet you'd have a million ticks on you if you walk through here for 100 yards. I haven't seen any ticks lately. Hey Dave, have you set up two channels, like one for your name and one for your daughter's? Because I know that was your daughter the other day I saw on those other videos. So is that just two different channels you're going to run? Oh, gotcha, Simka. Yeah, I think so too, Rita. Yeah, but your name wasn't on the channel, don't you? Isn't it named something for? Isn't it something for the two of us for fun or something? Yeah, I think so too, Simka. We don't have any mosquitoes down here. Yeah, I think it will too. Yep. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Salty. Oh, yeah, good for you, Simka. Oh, gotcha, Dave. Oh, okay. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to go in and go to bed, maybe watch a little TV. I just thought I'd check in, say hello. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, 11:43? Okay. Yeah, thanks, Faye. Good night, Faye. Yeah, thank you, Easy Street. Have a good day. You too, Salty Girl. Have a good night. See you later. See you, Dave. Bye, Simka. Oh, thanks, Simka. All right, Drifter. Yep, take care. Yep. Good night, everybody. See you, Chris. See you, Casey. Yeah, thanks, Dave. Bye, Conan. Yeah, good talking to you. Daisy, you ready to go Betty, honey? Ready to go bed?